Our next honoree this evening is Terry Schwinghammer. Terry, would you please stand? Terry graduated from Jasper High School in 1968, and after receiving a degree in pharmacy at Purdue, he spent the next 2 years at Memorial Hospital here in Jasper as a pharmacist. He then returned to Purdue and pursued a doctorate of pharmacy. He has used that degree as a faculty member at the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy, as well as the West Virginia University School of Pharmacy. Terry has been recognized by many universities and the American Pharmacists Association for his successes and endeavors in his field of study and work. His awards, his research papers, and publications are too numerous to mention, as are his leadership in the positions that he's held. Terry and his wife Donna currently live in Washington, Pennsylvania. They are the proud parents of a son, a daughter, and 2 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome a distinguished alumni for 2012, Mr. Terry Schwinghammer.
Thank you, Mr. Mandamander. Like the other speakers have said before, I'm just thrilled and honored and humbled to have been selected for this award, given how so many outstanding alumni have come from the school. I also congratulate all the other winners here tonight. The theme of the evening obviously has been, I think, positive influences, because without the positive influences, you simply can't have the positive successes. And I'd like to recognize some of the positive influences in my life. First, Donna, my wife of 31 years. Amanda's here with us this evening. My son could not be here this evening, but the 2 grandchildren are, Joey and Riley. And even grandchildren can have a positive influence on your life. For those of you who have them, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. There are even some classmates of mine here tonight, like Terry Beard and John McGovern, and I know they might want a couple minutes after I'm finished to rebut what I'm going to say here, but I told them that's not going to happen. And even one of my classmates from college, Linda Bullock, came here, my colleague from Purdue, so I appreciate all of them coming this evening. When Principal Hacker called me about the award, a lot of memories immediately flooded back to me about the folks who have had a positive influence on my career at Jasper High School. I had chosen a career in pharmacy, and then as a faculty member in the School of Pharmacy, as he mentioned, teaching student pharmacists and helping manage medication and therapy of people in hospitals. And I had an advantage when I entered pharmacy school at Purdue because I had taken a little bit of Jasper High School with me. And actually I brought it along this evening. Right here. I think a lot of you know what that is. That's a brick from the old Jasper High School building. But that's not the kind of little bit of Jasper High School I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, what I took, is the foundation that I had in the sciences that helped me succeed in pharmacy. And who at JHS gave me that foundation? Well, it was people like Al Schuler in biology, Victor Nixon in physics, Mr. Dell Steinhardt in chemistry, Mr. Herschel Zaire, Mr. Fred Hollenden here tonight in mathematics. It's no coincidence that you hear these same names from some of the other speakers. Those people had huge influences on hundreds, if not thousands, of students over the years. And I couldn't be more thrilled that Mr. Steinhardt is here. Boy, Mr. Steinhardt. And I had no idea until this evening that we're almost the same age. I didn't, who knew? And I have been fortunate as a pharmacy professor because a lot of unexpected opportunities came my way. And one of those was to have the ability or the opportunity to write and edit some books. So who gave me that foundation for writing? Well, it was people like William Basler, Bill Basler. I took 2 years of Latin, which I still use today in helping understand the derivation of words in the English language. Mr. Jack Leese, Robert Lithgow, Tom Reneisen, who taught me the importance of literature, and proper use of the English language. And you heard the name Dorothy Beekler earlier this evening as well, who in one summer school course taught me more about typing than I ever wanted to know. In fact, I could type about 1,000 words a minute by the time I finished that course. And I thought, well, this, it was a gimme course. Why am I taking typing? I had no idea that 10 years later, I would need a computer to be typing every day. And when my boss came to me one day with a Tandy TRS-80 computer, he said, now if I gave you a computer, would you use it? And I said, free computer? Yeah, sure. But I'm glad he didn't ask me what I'd use it for, because back in the 70s, I had no idea what I was going to use a computer for. But I did end up using computers to write and edit a few books that are now happen to be used by pharmacy students across the world, really, from US, Canada, Japan, Saudi Arabia. Who knew what the opportunities that become available to you with time? And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the importance of high school athletics in my particular educational foundation. My track coach, Jerry Brewer, taught me that, you can accomplish a fair bit, even if you don't have a lot of talent, if you work hard. And he was always trying to motivate me to do my best to reach my full potential. And I'd be, kind of lollygagging past him, and he'd say, move it, Swingy, move it. Keep running, Swingy, he said. And when I stop yelling at you, that's when you better start worrying, because that means I've given up on you. And sadly, he never did give up on me. Never did stop yelling at me. But always wanted me to be my best. But what you learn about high school athletics is it's really not about games or having fun. It's about learning teamwork when you're young and doing the best you can and working to goals that are better and beyond your own personal self. To the students that are here tonight and will be graduating soon, you are without a doubt some of the best that Jasper High School has ever produced. When you go to college, you'll find that every other town in the state and throughout the country and throughout the world, perhaps, has also sent their very best to that same college or university. So you're going to be competing with the best of the best. But never sell yourself short because you might be from a smaller town in southern Indiana than some other students. You're from Jasper High School, and as it's been said earlier, the faculty and staff of JHS have also given you the foundation that you need for success. Josh mentioned earlier this evening as well about families. Your families have also given you encouragement and more than a little motivation, I'm sure. Make the time to thank your parents and thank these teachers who have influenced you so far to this point. Believe me, their influence on you will only grow with time. It won't diminish once you leave here. And when you do leave these halls, you're going to be faced with many challenges. Some of those are going to seem to be insurmountable to you. But challenges are really just opportunities in disguise. Look for the opportunities in every challenge you face. And don't be afraid of making mistakes and having some failures, because failures are just lessons in disguise. Learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures. In fact, the only real failure in life is not having the courage to try at all. Like me, you'll always carry a little bit of Jasper High School with you. Like this very brick actually did support the real Jasper High School building that I went to, my parents went to, Carl went to, and I pointed to Carl because he and my dad were very close friends, it turns out. But you have an educational foundation that will be there to support you. It's up to you to take advantage of that foundation by working toward your true potential. I know that you can and you will do your very best, because you'll be graduates of Jasper High School. You have that foundation for success. I wish each of you the very best as you enter this next important adventure in your life, wherever that may take you. Thank you all very much for this award.